Hi, Leo. Welcome to your monthly oracle reading for April. And this time around, I used a different deck for your third card. I have Nature's Whispers Oracle cards. It's by Angela Hartfield. So I just love that whimsical look around the cards. I hope you do too. Here we go. And thank you for being patient. These came out a little later than expected. But let's see your overall energy and messages for April. Here we go. So, Leo, what's in store for Leo? What messages are the focus for you? Here we go. This one here. And let's pick that one. Okay, here we go. So, your first card, you have environmental awareness. Your second card here is inner power. Beautiful. And you also have, look at this one, beautiful card. That's near the end of the month there, heading into May, leap of faith. Wow. You're just kind of like, whatever happens, happens. There we go. That's the attitude. Here we are. So this card comes up, environmental awareness. It could be very, literal, like something that has to do with the environment, but the environment you live in as well. It could be asking you to be extra cautious of, like something simple like recycling, something like that, where how you contribute to your environment, to the environment that you live in. Okay. Maybe you want to get involved with a charity that helps the environment in some way, that helps animals in some way. But overall, it's asking for you to be more in touch with your environment, okay? When you walk around, be out in nature, experience the full presence of nature and the benefits it offers to you. And you'll also get inspiration from being around nature in your environment, in your natural environment. And I notice these days, a lot of people, everyone's tuned out. They're just kind of like, they have headphones on all the time. You want to ask someone a question, they got to like do some of these things with their ear headphones. It's like everyone's just so disconnected, I find. But, so, it all it takes is from you. You're a leadership kind of person. So you also change the world by example, by your own, setting your own example. So it's just saying, you know, being aware of how you are in your environment, okay? Maybe there's someone around you that needs help. And if you're like in your own world all the time or you have your earphones on, you're not going to hear that cry of help. And it's also very dangerous. I'm just like, how do these people do that walking home at night? I'm just like, okay. But you have to be we are all a part of the environment, animals, nature, people. So we want to be as connected as possible. So I hope that makes sense for a lot of you. But this is like the literal sense of the card with environmental awareness. But it could also mean, metaphorically speaking, like watching your back sort of thing. So there could be someone in your environment. It could be amongst your friends. It could be in your work environment. Maybe there's a bit of jealousy. They see you have all the leadership qualities that you're able to move up. And I see you doing so with the inner power card because I do see recognition. You're getting some sort of recognition or public appreciation this month for something you're doing really good, okay? So just be careful. I mean, if you don't trust someone or you feel like off with some a specific type of person, that's just the card telling you to be aware of it and to just be cautious who you share your dreams and your wishes with, okay? It could even be, even like a cousin or like not that they're like jealous, but people just form their own mentality over time and they've been through experiences. So they give you their own opinions or advice based on what they experience. Okay. But it's not the bigger picture. There's a lot of different possibilities. So if there's something that's on your mind that you want to do, that you dream of doing, something near and dear to your heart that you believe in, they might be like naysayers. And for your good, your own good. That's like what they claim or whatever. And maybe they are doing it for your own good, but you know what's best for you deep down. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't mean they're a bad person. It's just, I just don't share too much with people like this month, especially if you get the feeling they're not that like doing you good or blocking you from moving forward, moving ahead with your own plans, okay? So sometimes you got to keep to yourself, and this is the month where you kind of got to you got to sit back and observe more than, jump in and like express and whatever it is, however it is that you do, okay? So definitely being guarded. Okay, that's a big message for you this month. What else here? Environmental awareness. Yeah, that's everything I'm getting so far. And a lot of zodiacs have been getting the moon in the background. So, especially around the full moon, it's, I believe, in Libra on the 11th or 12th. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming to the surface. That's what the moons do, okay? They bring a lot of subconscious, hidden things out to the surface. So, you're going to notice a lot of crazy behavior and just emotions running high. So you want to also step back and really center yourself before you confront a person or some situation. So just be very mindful of that. It could be your own emotions running wild as well. So you want to be just aware so you don't kind of say too much than you wanted to, and then you might regret later. So yeah, just take a step back and observe for a bit, and you'll just I know you'll make sense of this later. Okay. But inner power, you're at your most powerful this month. Your intuition's very strong. Pay attention to that. Um, and it's all about stepping into your own power. Your own inner power will attract things that you want to your life, attract like minded people, attract situations that you want. So you have the power to act in certain situations, and you have the power to respond in situations that present themselves to you. So power, it's not about, controlling another person's behavior or like, a solution like with something that involves somebody else. But if that made sense, but it's all about focusing on what you can do, what you can contribute, and it's all about taking back your power, okay, in that situation. All right, so it could apply with a relationship at work, with a friend, but set your boundaries. This is all about boundaries. Somebody trying to uh, cross the line with you, maybe wanting to get something, maybe trying to get more than you can give. Okay. So stepping into your power is just you recognizing your own power, your own actions, and, focusing on you, not focusing too much on what the other person is doing. So that's how you take your own power back. Beautiful card. And like I said, you might receive something like a little bonus this month. Maybe you'll go higher. Maybe you'll get a raise. Maybe you'll even just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you'll start your own business and you're running the show. There you go. So beautiful card there. You could get a little token, like a little, like, a little money surprise or something like that. But it's definitely a powerful month for public recognition for those of you who do work in the public eye. You're definitely going to be acknowledged. So just keep doing what you're doing. What a wonderful card here. Leap of faith. So you could have been maybe hesitant before by doing something you always wanted to do. Maybe there was a bit of insecurity or fear in the way. And this is all about you, embracing the unknown. Whereas other signs, and I believe, yeah, Sagittarius got this too. So that's your fellow fire sign. Who knows? Maybe you'll take a leap of faith together with another fire sign. But it's like the Fool card. It's all about trusting into the unknown. And, however your past was, you're leaving that behind. And even if the unknown seems scary, you're kind of like, whatever happens, happens. Even though you're walking on a really thin line, I feel a lot of you might be taking a big risk. But I feel because you're so positive and you believe it's going to work out, whatever you want to happen in your life, I feel like you will attract it. So this is great here. Look, she's just looking up at the world, not caring, like, yep, it's all good. So that's a wonderful state of mind to be in, actually. And look at that. She's balancing on one leg. It's kind of like you're pushing your limits. You're pushing yourself to like the most to kind of like test your strength at the same time. You're like, if I'm going to take this risk, I better take it big and like just do it like the most, pick the biggest challenge. Let's not take the easy road down there. It's a risk, but let's take it the hard way. That's what you're doing. So it's like amazing. But this is a very, and it, Leos, I just love you guys for that because it's just what makes you strong, you know? So it's a very powerful card. And it's telling you to believe in yourself and to take that leap of faith. For those of you who are a bit hesitant, it's saying like the universe does have your back. Okay. So, wow, what a wonderful card. So you're like looking into the unknown, you're saying bring it on. If that's like involving putting down a whole bunch of money for some idea or a business thing that you have going, I do feel it will be successful with this. So the sun is shining right at you, and the sun is your ruler. Beautiful card. So I hope the messages resonate for you. Beautiful month of April, and I will see you next month. Bye bye.